Welcome back to the show. We love showcasing fabulous artists here on the show, as you know, and my next guest is one of those fabulous artists. She has a brand new single. It is called I Know Who I Am. Before we sit down with her, here's a look at the single.
They say you never see it coming, all the tiny little breaks, but somewhere out beyond all reason, you keep giving what it takes. I never thought of running, I was busy carrying the load, had the strength enough to take it, but not enough to let it go. And it's a long time coming down a broken road. Finally I can feel without fearing and cry without pain. Stand up and love me without any shame. It might have been a rough way to learn it and a hard place to land, but the one thing I'm sure of now, I know who I am. Now if somebody would have told me there was a better place to be, in my quiet desperation, it was too hard to believe. Guess you gotta go the distance to know just when enough's enough. Won't let nobody take it from me, 'cause I know what I'm made of, and there's nothing I can't rise above. And finally I can feel without fearing and cry without the pain. Stand up and love me without any shame. It might have been a rough way to learn it and a hard place to land, but the one thing I'm sure of now is I know who I am. I am a woman who's worthy. I am a woman deserving whatever it is. I can take it, whatever it takes. I can make it. Finally I can feel without fearing, cry without the pain. Stand up and love me without any shame. It might have been a wrong way to learn it and a hard place to land, but the one thing I'm sure of now, oh, and I absolutely have no doubt, I know who I am. Yeah, I know who I am. I know who I am.
Oh, what a beautiful song, and I will say right away, a beautiful person. Tara Shannon joining us, brand new single. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I love the inspiration. You know what? I love it and I don't.
Right.
Actually, the inspiration behind this. You know, to be honest, just listening. Tell everybody at home the inspiration behind it.
Well, this is a song about somebody remembering to claim their power back and who they are and owning who they are, and you know, somebody who's gone through quite a bit and saying, you know, looking back on it and saying, you know, seeing the gift in it and being able to say thank you to that and having gratitude and for the gift that it brought. You know, that's really what it's about.
Well, and I think we've seen it. I mean, you know, the Lisa LaFlamme story, right? Totally. And I think this is part of this conversation we're having. It's interesting, you being someone that mentors so many young people in an industry that there's a lot of ageism, especially when it comes to female artists.
Oh my gosh,
and,
yes.
you know, maybe you can speak a little bit on that, and then, you know, how challenging it is. Yeah.
It is so challenging, and it's, you know, it's, my heart just, that whole situation, I think the city felt it in you know, the Lisa's case, but we see it all the time in music, all of the time. You are no longer marketable when you reach a certain age, and you can sort of get dismissed, if you will. Now, that's more in sort of the mainstream commercial lane of things with big labels and stuff. What's nice about the indie level, which is what I work at, you know, is there is a whole audience out there. There's such an underserved audience, like in our age group and stuff. They want to hear new music and be introduced to new artists and stuff. So we've been able at Willow Sound to find ways to find our audience and stuff and sort of get away from the ageism, but it's definitely still a conversation.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I think when we think of the industry, we always think, you know, about those superstars, right? And that is such a minuscule part of this industry. Well, what about the industry here in Ottawa? What do you think about this, Ottawa's music scene?
I think it's amazing. So I sit on the board for the Ottawa Music Industry Coalition. We have an incredible music scene here, but we have a branding problem. People don't know that we have this incredible music scene here, and it's so diverse and it's so rich, and it's really incredible. So the work we're doing at OMIC really is to kind of get all the little pockets of music really talking and working together, so that everybody can see how vibrant of a scene we actually have. We kind of get shadowed a little bit by the federal stuff, with Ottawa's under that, that sort of federal shadow, if you will.
Absolutely.
But, you know, the city itself has an incredible music scene.
Well, and you know, there's two parts to it. One is, you know, venues, and to have enough venues, you need enough people. And that's what I think, you know, I'd like to end this with, is we need to encourage people to get out and support our local artists, right?
Yeah, and even, like, I mean, support, yes, but discover. Right? To discover what there is, and take a chance on a local artist in the show, because the venues are doing a good job of curating those shows, so you can trust that what you're going to see is going to be great.
And I know you're working on a new project.
I am working on a record. It's going to be out in 2023.
Your website just came up there, so I'm going to send people to the website. Tara, thank you so much.
Thanks
Always a pleasure having you on the show.
You.
Good to see you too. We'll be right back.